Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Paul and Ann Dixons here. We're speaking to you at present from Scottsdale in Arizona. Just a quick lowdown on where we are. We're sitting in the Cactus Garden in the condo apartment block that we are at present living in. We're only here temporarily. We're here because we just needed to drive our business to the next level, and being around very positive people helps us immensely. I think, as Jing Rohn says, you're the sum of the 5 people you associate with the most. So we're now associating with a big sum. We're actually from the UK, as I say. We're from a little county, don't know if it's that little, Cambridgeshire.
I like you saying that.
And we've been online now for a few years, and you may not have heard of us, but you're going to hear from us now. Let's say my name is Paul, that's Anne, and my background quickly is I used to be in construction and was for 45 years. I was the son of an electrician who was the son of an electrician, so it's the only thing I've ever known. I worked in it for 45 years, and 45 years was long enough, take it from me. I used to run my own business. I had guys working for me, and the sad fact was that I thought that I ran the business, or the business was running me. I was working stupid hours, 14, 16 hours a week, 6.5 days a week. And in the other half a day that I was off, I was doing paperwork and trying to see my family, which, take it from me guys, doesn't work. And girls, if you're doing the same. So I decided that things had to change. Sadly for me, last year I lost my father, and that was the catalyst for me to say enough's enough, I'm getting out. And I retired 6 months after his death, and I haven't looked back since. I would never go back to construction. This is my future, and I'd like to think it's probably Anne's future too, but she'll tell you that for herself. I will hand her over to the boss.
Yep, the boss. I wear the trousers. No, not really. So my background is like a lot of other women. Had the kids, had a hobby that kind of turned into a very serious passion. Tried to do everything, couldn't do it. Just had to do something different, and the only option I thought I had was to find something to do online. So that's what we did. We searched and searched and tried, and eventually hit the goal. And as Paul said, that's how we can be here in the middle of a long, hot Arizonan summer, boiling to death, but we love it. And then we'll go back to England and decide where to go to next. It's a good life.
It is. Speaking from both myself and Anne, the reason that we decided to go online, and believe you me, making videos, sitting in front of a camera, doesn't come natural to either of us. In fact, I can honestly say that up until about 2 years ago, there was only ever 6 pictures of me in existence, and I had 5 of them. The reason that we went online was time. We just didn't have time. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the time to spend it, what's the point in having it? So we decided that we'd go online because it gives us that chance to spend time together. We're here in Arizona. We've been here, as I say, for 4 months. It's just, we could never have even dreamt of doing this 5 years ago. 5 years ago we were like everybody else. We were on that on the wheel, on the the hamster wheel, just chasing our tails and chasing that elusive buck.
And then we found that if you had the time, you haven't got the money. If you've got the money, you haven't got time. It never came together. So yeah, like Paul said, we had to
make that change.
To make a decision.
Yeah.
What we were going to do.
Yep. And hopefully, you've come through to this video, and you're like we were, searching. Your backgrounds won't be the same as ours. Your life story won't be the same as ours. Your story is your story, and believe you me, that story that you have is your ticket to freedom, your ticket to fortune, because people out there want to hear your story, because your story will resonate. And for us, we got introduced to working online by another couple, and their story resonated with us, and that's the reason why we took that step. Well, we're hoping that you've now perhaps got the confidence enough to take that second step, and that is to either click the link below or above. I'm not sure where I'll put it yet, but wherever it ends up, if you click that link, you can find out more information as to how working online can be your ticket to not necessarily sitting in Arizona in the sunshine. It could be skiing for 4 or 5 months of the year. It could be travelling to all different parts of the world.
Or it could just be paying the bills and buying a new car.
Yeah. Or looking after your kids.
You don't have to be changing the world.
Yeah.
Just, whatever you need now.
Yeah.
That's
you
all.
Just got to do what you want to do, and being online is giving us that time, and it will give you your time. And you get to a point in your life where you just say, right, I've got to get out, enough's enough. And if you've reached that stage, then do the best thing for yourself, and that is just click the link, have a look. I'm not saying it will be of any interest to you, but you'll never know unless you give it a go.
You just have to do a small step, that's all. Make a decision to make a change, and do one little step at a time. That's how we started out, and now we're here.
Okay, well, we won't bore you anymore. That's it. Hopefully we'll get to meet you. Hopefully we'll get to have a chat and a beer together, or a glass of wine if that's what you want. And we'll get together and we can chew the fat, and we can make some new friends, because if there's one thing that this business does for you is you meet some phenomenal people, and you make some fantastic friends. We've got friends now from all over the world, and we know that we can go virtually anywhere in the world now, and we've got friends that we can stay with, friends that we can converse with, friends that are going down on the same journey as us, and it does make life so much more interesting rather than chasing your tail. It really does. Anyway guys, look after yourselves. We will see you all soon.
See you later.
We hope.
Bye.
Bye.